What is up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Professor Poplar's Pulls. We're back today opening a little more baseball throwback here. I know on Twitter I said I was going to go live if one person liked it, and a friend of mine did that just to make me go live, but then YouTube hit me with a 24-hour approval thing. So I'm just going to rip this like this, and then hopefully have it up tomorrow morning. At which case, if you watch it, Monday my box of Shining Fates is supposed to be delivered, and I should be able to rip that live for the first time. So that's why we're doing it this way. For now, though, this is from that era where Topps was putting autographs and relics in, but they weren't guaranteed even to a hobby box. Kind of nice, because then you didn't get all the filler relief pitcher autos. But at the same time, there's still some pretty nice autos listed on the back here. Even current Topps autographs like Andrew Jones, Scott Rowland, Mark Teixeira, Mark Burley. And then you've got record breakers like Chipper Jones, Robin Yount, legends like Reggie Jackson, Frank Howard, Whitey Ford, Moose Skowron, Willie Mays. So there's a good amount in there. And then there's some bat relics or uniform relics, which are a little shorter list. But, Pedro Martinez, Frank Robinson. So we'll see what we get. They're pretty rare. I forget what the exact breakdown is, but it should say on these packs here. In 2003, I don't think as a kid I ripped any of this. I think it 2000 and 2001, and then that was when Yu-Gi-Oh came out, and everyone and their brother was playing that. So this is going to be my first time looking at the 2003 stuff. Mark Malaska, Jason Perry, Gonzalo Lopez, Franklin Gutierrez, A-League leaders in home runs, Sammy Sosa, Lance Berkman, and Sean Green. Greg Maddux, Hideo Nomo. This was what, right after one of his... Yeah, this was after he left the Red Sox briefly. Frank Thomas, and Lance Berkman. Let's see what the odds are on here. Base card variation, numbered gold, 1 in 16. Base card variation, 1 in 8,852. So that's pretty. Own the game, 1 in 12. Topps Bluebacks, 1 in 12. Record Breaker, 1 in 6. Record Breaker autographs, depending on the group. Anywhere between 1 in 7,000 or 1 in 34. Yeah, so these autos are nowhere near as common as they are these days. But hey, the old set list, checklist. Jason Simentachi, Steve Cox, Miguel Tejada. Own the Game, Jimmy Rollins insert. Now this was for triples. I wouldn't need them. next one is a Mike Cameron season highlights. Russ Ortiz, JT Snow Jr. Carl Everett, Brian Daubach. They're sticking together. Jose Rijo, Sean Burrows. Postseason highlights: Kennedy's 3 homers lift Angels 13-5 over the Twins. Ismael Valdez, Ramon Hernandez, Todd Hundley, and Derek Lowe. This is probably right about the time I kind of started following baseball. Jerry Narron, Brendan Harris, Wayne Leiden, Lou Piniella. Yeah, because I know this is at least a little bit before, since the first time I remember Piniella was with the Cubs. A Hobby Masters Randy Johnson. Before he came to New York and absolutely hated it there. A Sporting News All-Stars Derek Lowe. Alex Rodriguez. Man. Sucks these cards stick together because there's a bunch of whiting from it now. Omar Vizquel, Nomar Garcia Parra, Orlando Cabrera. Sidney Ponson, Orlando Palmeiro, Dave Malicki, Eric Young. A record breakers Todd Helton for 59 doubles in the year 2000. League leaders, RBI, Alex Rodriguez, Maglio Ordonez, and a Miguel Tejada. Jeff Nelson, Wade Miller, Melvin Mora, Jose Cruz Jr., Sidney Palm. Okay, so there's the Ponson from the start of the stack. Yeah, there's checklist page number 2. Bobby Cox. Not even going to try to say it. Ron Coomer. There's another All-Star card behind Brian Lawrence and Hideki Arabu. Hip Hip Jorge. Eric Chavez All-Star card. It's not who would. No. Posada. Gary Sheffield. It's got to be before he joined the Yankees. Tony Batista. Matt Lawton. Sean Pierce, Walter Young, Craig Brazell, year 1 card, so that's a rookie. One of the most iconic batting stances during his time in the league. Kevin Youkilis, rookie card, year 1. Not protecting it for me, but I got a buddy that'll appreciate that. Mike Hargrove, a Barry Zito All-Star card. Craig Counsell, the Rocket Roger Clemens. He's actually the first guy I saw pitch in a professional game, and shame with the whole steroids issue. I'm firmly on the if you cheated, you don't get in the hall. Put him in the Pete Rose category. Lifetime ban. You can put them in when they're done, but yeah, they're greats. They're part of the game. They probably would have been in without the steroids, but because of that, you can never tell. Ben Sheets, Jake Gibbons, Carlos Guillen, Ramon Ortiz, a 1951 style or 50. What's it? Blake Jameson's doing a series of this for Topps right now, or just did. It's an Andrew Jones. Let's see if I can see what it says on the pack. This would be called. Own the Game got one of those. Hobby Masters got one of those. Group, I don't know. No clue. My eyes aren't good enough to read that tiny print. Oh. Still a few more. Season highlights: Giambi, Ruthie, and Slam beats Twins in extra innings. Robert Person, Junior Spivey, Brett Boone, Kelvin Escobar. And then we have Twitter Pariah Aubrey Huff, Steve Carsey, Jason LaRue, Todd Zeal, Pokey Reese, Sporting News All-Stars manager Mike Scioscia, Eric Milton, Mike Stanton, Vincent Padilla, and Jimmy Anderson. Another checklist, but we already had this one. That's not helpful. Another Kevin Youkilis rookie. And with this one being on the top of the stack, it's actually in decent shape. A little bit of whiting up along the top here. Mike Hargrove, Adam LaRoche rookie, Bernie Castro rookie, Joel Skinner manager, league leaders ERA, Randy Johnson, Greg Maddux, Tom Glavine. Maglio Ordonez, Fred McGriff. Jeez. I don't think of him as playing into the 2000s, but Tom Wilson, Adam Dunn, Yeah, so this would only been his third year. Nothing like ripping a box that's 18 years old to make you realize how long ago your childhood was. Troy Percival, Brad Wilkerson, Mark Quinn, Kevin Appier, a Record Breakers Juan Marichal, and a season highlights Derek Lowe, first no-hitter in Fenway in 37 years. Greg Vaughn, Bobby Jones, Jermaine Dye. Yeah, I was gonna say. This must have been just before I started really paying attention to baseball. I mean, I played Little League, I played Babe Ruth, but as far as watching it goes, first game would have been 2000, 2001. I got a ticket stub somewhere at my parents' house. Stashed away for a memory. Brian Lawrence, Steve Carsey, Jason LaRue, Todd Zeal, Pokey Reese. This one's starting to feel like a similar. There's a different. Garrett Anderson, rookie, or all-star. And one of the last knuckleballers, Tim Wakefield, is up next. Ramon Santiago, that rookie cup. Aramis Ramirez, Terrence Long. C.J. Wilson, 0-2 club, played with Tulsa AA and Charlotte. First year card for C.J. Wilson. This is a kid that came up with Tampa and then posted a .96 ERA. Win 8 rookie league starts that summer. Then went to the Angels for a huge contract. Didn't live up to it. Was that long ago? God. Clint Hurdle. Manager card. Terry Tiffey, first year card. Scott Tyler, first year card. Darryl Clark. League leaders Pedro, Derek Lowe, and Barry Zito for AL ERA. Man, so much damage from these cards sticking together. Benito Santiago, Phil Nevin, Marlon Anderson, Eddie Guardado. Oh, there's the last of the set list cards for us. Brandon Inge, Jamie Moyer, before he pitched another 9 or 10 years. Jose Vidro, Jose Mesa, Johnny Damon owned the game. What did they qualify him for? Triples, stolen bases, triples. Cardinals deck D-backs postseason highlights, 12-2 win. Alex Gonzalez, Andy Ashby, Mike Matheny, Derek Lee. I kind of hope I don't get an autograph for a relic, because the way these cards are sticking together, the damage on it's going to be disappointing. Oh, well, there's a gold. Mark Mulder. Did not mean to slide here, but kind of pulled apart. Number 358 out of 2003. Seems weird that they'd print that at the top, but if you look close, 52 years of collection. Joe Randa, Danny's Baez, Bob Wickman, CC Sabathia. Man, how long have you been in the league at this year? So this is his third year. Dude was a workhorse from the beginning. 33 games, 180 innings in 2001. 33 games, 210 innings in 2002. Berkman, Pujols, and Pat Burrell, NL RBI leaders. Todd Jones, Kazuhisa Ishii, Troy Gloss, and a Gary Bennett. A GF Clark first year, Alexis Rios first year, Jamie Bubella first year, Grady Little manager, Tony Pena manager. Season highlights: Athletics win 20 consecutive games. Sammy Sosa, Darren Dreifert, my boy Bernie, and an Omar Dahl. So I don't know if they did short prints back then. I'm gonna guess they didn't, because I don't see anything at the bottom to tell you that it's something different. I know you may be saying, Matt, why are you, it's Professor Poplar, why are you sleeving up something that's just a common card from 2003? Barney's my boy. I PC him. I think I finally got the lighting right. Chad Bradford, Chris Carpenter, David Eckstein, David Ortiz, Mike Schmidt, record breakers, 48 homers in 1980, Phillies home run season leader. League leaders, NL strikeouts, Johnson, Schilling, another person whose Twitter has completely ruined him in the face of a lot of fans, Kerry Wood, Dan Wilson, Michael Barrett, Mike Williams, Mark Mulder. There's the base card to go with our gold. Oh, to find a home team advantage trading center near me. Yeah, I doubt that phone number is going to last anymore. Trade nights. Trade cards, build sets, meet collectors. Ugh. Can't do that now with coronavirus. Ellis Burks. Ricky Henderson. Brad Fulmer. Manager Bob Brenly. Andy Marte, first year card. Bobby Higginson. Rolando Arroyo. Oh, they stick so bad. Shane Halter. Wendell McGee. That's halfway through the box. What did it say those gold were out of? Let's see, sequentially numbered gold parallel, so 1 in 16, and there are 36 packs. So I should have one more by the odds. Chad Bradford, Chris Carpenter, David Eckstein, David Ortiz, stolen base, Alfonso Soriano, centering's not great on that. You can see it's off right to left. All-Star Bernie Williams. Man, we'll have to check at the end, but I don't think I've pulled an NL All-Star. They have all been AL. Oh, this is a longer rip than I was expecting. Bobby Keelty, Jack Wilson, and Albert Pujols hit by pitcher. First player in Cardinals history to hit 20 or more homers each of his first 2 seasons. Let's see. Angels snowed out. Luis Castillo, Mike Lowell, Vernon Wells. Yeah. Who else remembers Vernon Wells played for the Yankees for a year? Or 2? Hopefully it was only 1. Doc Halladay, R.I.P. Rob Netton. Future stars Michael Kadire and Michael Restovich. Future stars Marlon Byrd, Jorge Padilla. Future stars Josh Hamilton, Carl Crawford. Hamilton would get there eventually, and Crawford would too. And then both of them would sputter out spectacularly. First year, Manuel Ramirez. Bats right, throws right. But it says he's a catcher. That can't be Manny Ramirez. Ramirez will be trying to muscle up and become... I'm going to have to look that up and then come back to that. In the meantime, Ramon A. Martinez, league leaders, NL runs, Sosa, Pujols, Sean Green, Roy Oswalt, Corey Patterson. Oh, there's 2 cards there. And it's an Alfonso Soriano. Oh. And an Odalis Perez. Miguel Batista, Ron Gardenhire, Jimmy Williams, Todd Walker, Dusty Baker, Dennis Cook. League leaders in strikeouts, Pedro, Roger Clemens, Mike Mussina. The days when the Yankees had a reliable starting rotation that wasn't Garrett Cole, and then coming back from injury, coming back from injury, coming back from injury, coming back from spousal abuse, domestic abuse, suspension, coming back from a short season in which they didn't start the whole season because they were coming back from an injury, and then rookie potential. Mike McNutt, great name. Chris Duncan, future stars Brandon Puffer and Young Bong. Man, great name. Future stars Orlando Hudson and Josh Phelps. Mark Pryor, Hobby Masters. Giants win pennant. Edgardo Alfonso. Jacques Jones. Kevin Millwood. And an Austin Kearns All-Star Cup. Or Rookie Cup. Terry Adams. Esteban Yan. Scott Hatteberg. Jose Vizcaino. A record breakers. Roger Clemens. Blue Jays single season strikeout leader at 292 Ks in 1997. Alfonso Soriano All-Star. Elmer Dessens. Pudge Rodriguez. Mike Lamb. Mike Cameron. Still don't know what a blueback looks like. Might have to check after. Lloyd McClendon, Vlad Nunez, Larry Boa, Carlos Baerga, John Halama, Sean Green season highlights, 9 homers in a week. Jerome Burnitz, Juan Pierre, Tim Wakefield, and a Ramon Santiago Rookie Cup. Future stars Juan Rivera, Marcus Timms, Chris Snelling, Shin-Soo Choo. Whoa. He was a future star in 2002. Played 100, and he's still playing today. Crazy. Jack Cust, Rene Reyes, Angel Berroa. He would go on to win Rookie of the Year and then bust. And Alex Gomez. Hank Blaylock, Mark Teixeira. I think everybody knows about his career. How much damage he did before old age got to him. And All-Star Jorge Posada. Jeffrey Hammonds, Danny Hocking, Sean Green, Craig Biggio. Man, how old is Shin-Soo Choo? That's 2002 was his first pro year. 19 years later. Jeez. Trot Nixon, Rafael Furcal, Roberto Hernandez, Roger Clemens owned the game. For strikeouts, because he graced the top 10, which is quite a fall off. He goes from Randy Johnson, the big unit, 334, to Clemens at number 10, 192. AL League leaders in runs, Soriano, A-Rod, and Jeter. Eric Gagne, Shannon Stewart, Vlad Guerrero Sr., and Randy Wolf. Alright, one stack to go. Art Howe manager, Fernando Vina, Tony La Russa manager, still managing, Jason Giambi, Bruce Bochy, and All-Star Torrey Hunter. Ramos Ramirez, Terrence Long, Todd Jones, Kazuhisa Ishii, Aaron Rowand, Matt Morris, Chris Reitzma, Timo Perez, Record Breakers Palmeiro for 142 RBIs and 96 to become Orioles single season leader. Another cheater. But I will say this, at least he owns up to it. Angels shock Yanks, Giants oust Braves, postseason highlights. Steve Trashel, Kerry Robinson, Brandon Duckworth, and behind that, Jason Kendall. Man, this pack didn't want to open. More about the home team and a checklist. Jeff Cirillo, Andres Galarraga, Jason Jennings, Rookie Cup, Mike DeJean, Travis Driscoll, Manny Ramirez. Okay, so that can't be the same Manny Ramirez because there's Manny in Boston. I figured he wasn't his rookie in like 97 or something like that. Drugloss, Gary Bennett, Bobby Higginson, and Rolando Arroyo. And this is a lot of cards. 360 of them. Jerry Manuel. Oh, there's our other gold. Jim Tracy. Let's go with AL leaders in home runs. A-Rod, Jim Tomei, Palmeiro, Al Leiter, Pujols, Danny Batista, Jason Marquis, Jim Tracy, Rudy Logo, Cliff Lee rookie card. is a Jeffrey Hammonds gold. I'm putting that card in upside down. Man, centering on this is terrible too. Top to bottom, left to right. And you are number 272 out of 2003. Alright, Jose Jimenez, Davy Cruz, Tino Martinez, Tomokazu Oka, Luis Gonzalez bunt, never hit more than 50 home runs. He cracked at least 23 with a high of 57 every year since. So for 7 years, the dude never hit more than 15 home runs. Yeah, I'm not saying he juiced, because I don't know if he was on the Mitchell report from way back when, but that sounds like he juiced. Hey, another Bernie Williams All-Star card. Barry Zito, Jimmy Rollins, Joe McEwing, Jeff Kent. Oh, this was supposed to be a short rip, and then I was going to go to bed. Oopsie. Juan Gonzalez, Pat Burrell, Herbert Perry, Joe Torre manager. I'm not even going to try to pronounce Urbina's first name. League leaders in average: Manny, Mike Sweeney, Barney Williams, Shane Halter, Wendell McGee, Scott Sullivan, and Brian Giles. I wonder if there's any relation to that Giles that punched himself in the face a couple years ago. Home team and checklist again. Jeff Torborg, before he would go on to win the World Series. Darryl McCall, rookie. Jerry Royster. Il Kim. Baboon, father of current, right, father? Boone, a former All-Star catcher. Father of current Yankees manager Aaron Boone. Postseason highlights. Roberto Alomar with the Mets. Josh Beckett. Actually got to watch his last game pitching for Boston. Kurt Schilling. Larry Walker. I remember that game for Beckett before he was traded. It was a Sunday night baseball game in the Bronx. And I'll tell you how weird it was, because there were 3 home runs hit that night. One was hit by Adrian Gonzalez for the Red Sox. And the other 2 were hit by Ichiro for the Yankees. Brian Jordan, Kenny Rogers, David Segui, Andy Benes, record breakers, Sean Green, 49 homers in 01. Angels comeback stun. Yeah, I know the Angels had a good 2002 World Series. Playoffs, whatever. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I just dropped all the cards I sleeved. Well, not all of them, but a good amount. Beltran. Where's the trash can on Beltran's card? Oh, man, they went kind of all over the place. Alright, last pack. Ruben Sierra, David Justice, Glendon Rush, Mark Pryor, Robert Flick, Giambi All-Star, another roid user, current Yankees manager Aaron Boone, Jim Thome, Mike Lieberthal, and Jerry Hairston Jr. Alright, so that's the box of Topps 2002. I still have no idea what a blue back means, but I'll have to scrub for those. In the meantime, let's go for a recap. Try to get these inserts out of the way. Okay, so you're not the right Manny. I wonder if my buddy's gonna want those Euclid cards, or if I just sleeved them up for nothing. Oh well, only one way to find out. So we have what look like some kind of playing cards, because you got a bunt, stolen base, a hit by pitcher, and a bunt. Luis Gonzalez, Alfonso Soriano, Pujols, and Andrew Jones. For the inserts, there's a Hobby Masters Johnson, Own the Game Jimmy Rollins, Record Breakers of Todd Helton, Sean Green, Juan Marichal, Own the Game Johnny Damon, Record Breakers Schmidt and Palmeiro, Hobby Masters Mark Pryor, Record Breakers Clemens, Own the Game Clemens. There's a C.J. Wilson rookie, a Cliff Lee rookie, Kevin Youkilis rookies, Future Stars Josh Hamilton, Carl Crawford, and Hank Blaylock, Mark Teixeira. And then we got All-Stars, A.L., Giambi, Posada, Soriano, Manny, Torrey Hunter, Mike Scioscia, Barry Zito, Eric Chavez, Bernie Williams, Garrett Anderson, Bernie Williams, Derek Lowe, and then 2 golds, Jeffrey Hammond, and Mark Mulder. That's got to be close to the full. Catcher, first base, second base. I know I'm missing Jeter, so there's no shortstop. DH, outfield, manager, pitcher, third base, outfield, pitcher. Yeah, so that's almost the entire AL All-Star team from 2003 as far as inserts go. That's going to be everything for this video. I will be back, hopefully able to go live on Monday when my Shining Fates arrives. Until then, thank you for watching. Leave a like, hit that subscribe button, follow me on Twitter at ProfPoplarPolls, and until then, keep ripping.